Sometimes I like to poetically say to many of my patients, you have smiling faces and crying hearts. How long are you going to weep alone with it? Many times people look at their mental health challenges as a personal failure, as a failure of not being able to cope up well. Recently, I had a teacher. He's just going to enter her 40s and he was feeling low, upset, sad, was crying for days together, was not feeling like working, not interacting with her family, and she started feeling so ashamed. So when she walked into my cabin, he was all tears and she felt that I feel like such an embarrassment. How can I see this day that मुझे आपके सामने बैठना पड़ रहा है? I am successful mother, I am a successful wife, I have a good profession going, रोटी कपड़ा मकान सब कुछ है. Then क्यों? Then why am I suffering this way? Am I a total failure? So many times people feel that if you have mental illness, it's just about you. But let me clear this myth that mental illness is not just about you, it's much more than you. So we need to understand mental illness, the origins of mental illness can be explained by a model which is called as a biopsychosocial model. What does it speak? It talks about how our mental health can be influenced by biological factors through our genetics, our family history, any other influences in our genes, and any other medical illnesses can also manifest with psychiatric symptoms. कई बार लोग सोचते हैं अगर कोई mental symptoms है, so it means that I'm mad. Many times that's not true. If you have untreated thyroid issues, either hyperthyroidism or low thyroid, that can present with mental health challenges. If you had chronic untreated diabetes, there are higher chances of depression in studies which has been depicted. So I say many medical conditions can also present with psychiatric symptoms. So that's one thing which can explain why you might have mental health challenges. That's the biological causes. There can be social or environmental causes which can also influence. What are the environmental factors? Your family environment, the quality of your relationships, the kind of support you get, the social support you get, how rewarding is your life, or how nice and how balanced is your work-life balance? How is your financial status? How is your relationships with your family members and people? All of these factors also influence your mental health. And coming to the psychological factors, what is your psychology? How is your psychology framed? Remember, our mental status is a result of multiple experiences right from childhood. So the home environment you grew up in, the way you were parented, the way you were supported, how you were emotionally, you were allowed to express your emotions, how you were supported through your lows, how did you deal with failures? All this leads to formation of your personality. And then these psychological factors, how you cope up with adverse circumstances. These are some of your psychological factors which can define how you respond to stressors in your life. So very recently, I had a young kid whom I truly want to appreciate that he met with a very life-threatening accident. But it was very interesting that that child did not start crying and weeping and saying that मेरा life पूरा खत्म हो गया, अब मैं 6 months I can't play, I can't run, I can't play what I love doing or enjoy doing the things I enjoy doing, go for games, play sports. The kid was disappointed, but of course, along with that, he also saw this as an opportunity to do so many other things. He learned new skills during the period of bed rest. He started speaking with so many of his family members, and there was a lot of cheerfulness with which he coped up with the situation. So this is a result of a good psychological framework. So ultimately, you need to understand that mental illness, it's not just about you. So what's your take home today? That mental illness is not just about you, and just keeping mental issues at bay is not going to take it away. Thank you.